Well, here's the start of the project for the bench that I'm going to put the wash tub on for the bathroom in Montana. So I got a 2x12, basically just cut it in half for right now. I'll cut it down to proper size here when I get to it. Got a couple of 3 2x4s. It should be enough for the project, and I had one 4x4 8-foot long piece of spruce that I'm just in the process of sanding right now. So first step, going to sand all the material or all the product, and then starting with the 60 grit sandpaper, I'll migrate to 100, then a 120, just to knock the edges off and just smoothen it up a little bit, and then we'll take the next step. All right, here it is assembled. 4x4s for legs, just spruce. Same thing with 2x12s on the top, 2x4s on the side. Use the Craig jig actually to secure the boards on the bottom side. A much stronger joint and looks better obviously without having exposed screw holes, or perhaps having to put in some wood buttons or dowels or whatnot. But anyway, all ready for staining tomorrow. Next step after that will be drilling a hole in the middle. I've got a galvanized tub that I'm placing on top for a sink, and I'll be taking it to Montana with us and installing it in the bathroom. So more to come on that. Anyway, all ready for staining tomorrow. Okay, here we are, ready for staining. I'm using the Minwax penetrating stain, the dark walnut color. Got the hole cut last night in the top for the drain from the galvanized tub that I'm going to put on top of this bench. So, like I said, we'll start the staining process right now. Just describe the stain. I'm going to use rags, and so we'll get back when we're done this part. All right, here's first coat of the Minwax Helmsman Spar Urethane. It's a semi-gloss. Just put it on a few minutes ago. So I'll be letting this set probably overnight. I think they say 6 hours you can leave it, but I won't have time to get back to it today, so I'll leave it overnight. And then I've got a 220 grit sandpaper I'll be sanding, and then putting the next coat of urethane on. All right, here's the finished product. Just sanded it with 220 grit paper with the random orbit sander, and then put on the second coat of the spar urethane. So looks obviously quite wet right now, but it'll dry, and it's a semi-gloss finish, so we'll see how shiny it is when it's done, but it doesn't really matter to me. Like I said, it's going in a bathroom outside with a laundry tub on top, and we'll do some galvanized piping to it, and so yeah, hopefully it should look good. Anyway, that's the finished product. All right, here's the finished product. Sink taps, I had to get some blue spray paint to paint that one because all that came in was red, so people can tell the hot from the cold. Then I put this beadboard and wainscoting all the way around. It was on that wall and that wall, or it was on these two other walls before, but got that there. There's the light switch. There's the lights in the ceiling. This vintage kind of look. They might be a little bit too dark, so I might have to get some higher wattage bulbs. Then I had some extra pipe left over today, so I made this toilet paper holder out of it. But anyway, there you go. Just got to put another little coat of paint on this one wall here, and I'll be good to go.